And
and
pie.
and pie. And I hope you're all doing good today. If anybody is interested in joining us for a discussion about some of the older dilithium mines, let us know in chat and we'll bring you into the closed stream. As an FYI, and we'll repeat this over the next couple of weeks, got a little out of hand last night and we had some pretty intense complaints. So if we're talking about a topic, let's stick to the topic. If you're having a bad day and you need to vent and moan, let's chat offline about that. Is that fair to everybody? Good morning, Harold.
If you mean the only person that currently hearing the voice, I agree.
What? You're not hearing
It
you?
was just no. It was just what you just said.
No. Yeah, there were a few complaints. That's the nice way of putting it. So anyway, we're in the closed stream today. As I said, if you'd like to join us, just let us know. Otherwise, we will be watching you in chat, monitoring your every action, making sure that you only do what we want you to do, the way we want you to do it.
We're
And
trying to look at the chat.
yeah, I gotta get a second monitor. Excuse me, somebody woke me up this morning about 40 minutes ago saying, oh, we're gonna do a stream in 20 minutes. What? Okay, let me make some coffee. Which I'm not
Okay, I
drinking.
feel I feel so guilty now.
I was gonna sleep in a bit this morning.
I'm sorry. It was just because you said last night that you wanted to do something today, so that's why
Yeah,
I
I
woke
did, but
up.
I got a
And
little crushed after last night, so.
I hear you.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about some different ways, some of the older ways to make dilithium. We touched lightly on trayless satellite last night, and the RARI, the R-A-R-I.
Yeah. Never knew that one.
Yeah,
Never
neither
knew
did
that.
I. And like I said, I got a text during the night the other night from Dante saying, do this, and then you said somebody else would put it into the YouTube stream.
Hmm?
And I know we talked about it a little bit, but just out of curiosity, where am I? I think I'm right over there.
Well, since I got the hint of Rory, I'm gonna do it more.
Yeah, well,
I'm simply gonna do it more. Since I now know the Rory. And Ed just went to nap time.
oh, Ed, lucky Ed. I'm
Yeah.
either going to have to get up way earlier to visit Ed or change my existence on the planet to be more Ed-centric.
Eccentric.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha, get it?
Consider you've just been up for like 20 minutes and you're already making these kind of good puns. Wow.
Yeah, that's the only pun I'm going to do today, I'm sure. That's all the creativity that I've got in my system. Hey, the other thing I noticed is remember we were talking about some of the more obscure events. I'm right here at Trayless. Next to me is Deep Space Encounter Gorn Separatists. Do we know if that's still a functional thing?
Isn't it that a normal like red alert thing?
Not for Gorn.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm going to enter Trayless here so we can see how this goes.
Trailers, that's in the Alpha Quadrant, right?
No, it's in the Beta Quadrant. It's down by, it's near Drozana.
Okay.
It's where Measure of Morality starts if you want to
Oh, I
shortcut
see.
it.
Yeah, it's a red alert.
Oh, the Gorn Separatists? Yeah. But Trayless
Yeah, it's
Satellite is right there. So anyway, beam in, get your instructions, and your first thing you're going to go to is Satellite Porridge. I have no idea how you really say this. Podarge. Potterge. Scan the satellite, and you find out that it's effed. So you're going to be given a list of things you can do. And they are alter electroplasma flow rate, initialize dampening, initialize subspace dampening field. You can tell I haven't had the coffee. Realign solar panel and replace damaged fuses. So you're going to do the bottom one first. This is the first R of Rari. If you get them wrong, it really mucks up this one. Now it's going to be A, alter, R, realign, and hopefully I just did that right, and initialize. A. Did I do that wrong?
No, set bottom one first, and then top one, and then bottom one, so it's Rory.
Rory, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's working. Your satellite is operational again.
Okay, so the RARI. I have kind of mental dyslexia, which sounds really weird. And this is not me feeling sorry for myself, but every now and then I'll start to doubt my abilities to do things. And there's no order on the next ones. I don't think there's an order on the next one.
So you just do like whatever you want to do on it.
Yep.
Okay. It just says perform maintenance on satellite eucalypt or what?
Yeah. So I did those just top to bottom on that one. I'm going to send a repair team over there. And obviously, anytime you send an away team off, then somebody's going to try and shoot you down. There they are.
Mom, what's the name of the ship you're using? It's just
this is the Atros. It's a Lobby ship.
Yeah. I thought I was like seconds away of saying it was the Atros, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I really like this ship other than when I first set it up, I had a nice build going. And it's definitely aged and not well.
What kind of a... What's its special trait?
It's pretty.
It's pretty and red. Okay.
Well, it's more like a pink.
Oh, it was just
but
more...
But yeah, there's a red and orange version, which I thought was lovely. I'll take a look at its special trait in a moment, because I don't actually remember. As I said, I was really happy with this one, but I noticed that when I was doing Defer a Space yesterday, that my new Kittimer is actually a better build than this one is, in terms of it's got better support on the consoles that I've selected. Because one thing with Dilithium is if you're spending the entire time killing stuff, then you can't do your efficiency, so having a decent build makes it easier to collect Dilithium. Okay, where's my team?
No, I'm just gonna try just since.
Okay.
Oh, I also have my. I still have to do all my.
I have to do my endeavors yet. I haven't done them.
You know. But we can do it here, yeah.
Alright, I don't know if we have to turn that one in. Yeah, you have to turn that one in. So that was worth 720 Dilithium. So that would be normally 480. No, 480. 480? Yeah, 480 plus 24 would be 720.
Until next time.
But since I'd already picked it up, you can do it twice.
Oh,
720 is not bad, but how long did that take us there? 7 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that?
5 minutes, yeah. I'm just gonna try it myself. Because I think I tried it once and it failed, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna, spend time on something I don't really want to read, or I thought it was just a clicky FFF thing.
Right, well, if you know the trick RARI, then it's a lot easier than trying to read through and figure it out, because it doesn't give you a lot of clues.
Exactly. So the first R there, and then the R.
By the way, my endeavors today are Polaron damage on the ground, no problem. Destroy Herald ships, 10. And defeat 60 Zenkethi on the ground. On a Dilithium weekend. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not even thrilled with 10 Herald ships, but at least I can do that with a mission. So we're going to reroll our Zenkethi. I got destroyed dreadnoughts.
Yeah. I got defeat captains on ground, destroy Zenkethi ships, and healed health on ground, which I'm not going to do.
No.
The heal ground thing.
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, it's relatively short, but it's still 15 minutes of not collecting lithium while you're standing there.
Hmm.
Well, while you're doing trailers, I'm going to pick up staging area here on New Romulus, which is under New Romulus.
Are you fed or KDF, by the way?
Today, at this moment, I am fed. So, and this thing has a 30-second cooldown, so you can run it over and over, but the first one will give you the first mission of the day.
Is it
So,
always Cardassians you fight in this mission?
which one? In the
The Taylor
trailers? Yeah,
satellite?
it's always Cardassians. It's the new way, the true way, the one way, the one true
Or
way.
the other way? Or the back way?
Yep. So obviously other people are aware of the trick here because this place is crowded today.
Oh, yeah, right. That was easy.
Yeah.
For 720 Dilithium?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might a bit more often.
Bearing in mind it's normally 480, which is a typical short run.
What about the Japori run? Is that also 720?
I don't remember. Why don't we take Japori next and we can figure it out? And again, if the faster you can run these things, so if you can team up with somebody who's massively OP, it works to your advantage. So I think once we're done with this weekend, we should really talk about upping our ground and space games so that OP is easier. Let me jump into chat here. Good morning, Wolfie. How are you? That's my Acheros.
Yeah, I just, we mentioned.
Yeah. I'll even be mean here. And a cool Atros battle cruiser. I think that at one point I had so much dill I picked up like 6 ships. Excuse me, so much Lobby I picked up a bunch of ships when they went on sale, and then people needed some of them, so gave some of them away. Not even for a raffle, people just needed them. You know, honestly, what was I going to do with them? I got ships I haven't even opened.
You remember the contest they did on start the unofficial Facebook page like 2 years ago, like winter event photo best something thing.
Oh yeah, I do.
Photo contest. I won the Tholium Web Weaver,
Oh, nice.
and it's still sitting in my bank. in the original email.
Did you even unwrap it?
No. It's just in my mailbox, just looking pretty, collecting dust. Aye.
Okay, so that was about 4 minutes here for the staging area. And I'm going to turn this one in. So this is what we're going to get for that one. For 4 minutes of work, you're going to get 1,560 dilithium.
Damn.
Plus the daily bonus, which is 100 marks today. So 1,560 dilithium and 100 marks. And you can trade in the 100 marks for more dilithium, though there's no advantage in doing that at the moment. They used to have 5 of these. They had staging area, Pejos Crater, Wall of Ruins, Vastum Peaks, and
Adley?
Atley. Yeah, I love the Atley. I love that one. But this is a 30-second cooldown, but the next time you do it, it's only like, let's see. Second time you do it, it's still 1,080. It's still 1,080 for less than 5 minutes work.
For just the staging area?
For just the
on its own?
staging area on its own. You could make your entire day just running around here. Okay, admittedly, that's with the 50% boost, but that makes it a 720 base versus 480 for some of the longer missions. Think about that, folks.
Just running around, repairing, boosting morale, and not doing anything really.
Actually, Wolfie, maybe I should rename the Parthia the Excalibur. Yeah, I wish they still had those, but to be honest, there's a way to keep them, and that's just create a second account and only level it to this point. And you have to do it as a second account. Then you can share the missions with yourself. And with no cooldown, it would be very easy to just run around here one day a month and rack up enough dilithium for everything you need. Like I said, it gets a little monotonous, though it's very pretty.
It's still 1,000 dill for like
For a few minutes worth of
FF
work.
for FFFFF on a few
Yep.
glowy
It's
things.
F-weight,
Oh.
F-weight, F-weight, or F-weight
Mhm.
run. And each one cools down pretty quick. So I'm standing here at the big ship where you do shuttle maintenance. And anytime something's sparking, well, there's somebody up there, so I'm not going to take that away from him. But if you see sparks, there's a repair there. And we're already at 56%. There's a few areas where there's a bunch all gathered together.
That should be the new meme. Wait.
Wait.
F-weight. F-weight. Wait.
Run, wait, run.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, it's early in the morning.
Yes, it is. Not for you. What time is it? Did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, I got like, what, 4 hours of sleep? It was around 7 o'clock when we ended, I think.
Wow.
So that a few hours. Yeah, just shy of 5 hours.
Okay, so this one was 3 minutes, and I'll get another 1,000 dilithium for it. And you still get your marks. So that one is 1,080 lithium and 30 marks. 30 marks can be traded in for reputation. So let's think here. How can we do this to maximize it? Do that. And clear those out. I'm not going to do reputation at the moment because it's silly. But let's say you're going to do reputation. There's no reason to do reputation this weekend. It's time you could be using to harvest dilithium.
Well, if you're still on the tune and it's just 1 hour run, then
Okay, so if you do that one, you don't get a boost here, but you do get... oh, you don't get anything for reputation because you already did it. Still, it's trading in 15 marks for another 340 dilithium, a toy, and some EC in essence. I think some EXP... No, I'm going to give up some EXP. Good use for your XP.
yeah. But isn't XP still running?
Is XP still running?
Yeah,
Bonus
the
marks?
the bonus marks. Sorry.
Yeah, it says it is. I didn't get any there, but... Yeah, bonus XP is at the end of the month.
Yeah. So it's bonus marks. Yeah.
Bonus marks. Yeah, Wolfie probably goes to bed way too late because he stays up doing these things with me. So let's see where we're at today.
And not having a job gives me the extra opportunity. Yes.
Yes, yes it does. So I made 26,000 since this started. Actually, that's not true. On this tune, I've made 34,000 since I got 20 yesterday.
As Darth Vader says, all too easy.
All too easy, yes. Let's take a look at something, though, here. There it is. I still have 2 hours until I can do my VIP claims.
Oh. Okay.
So not bad.
I didn't mind. I
Okay.
did mine yesterday, so there's a few hours.
Well, it's 1 claim each, so not so much today. Oh yeah, I didn't get enough sleep by any stretch of the imagination.
Should we do a Japori just to
Yeah,
see?
let's do a Japori.
Yeah. And you're on a Fed tune, right? Or do you want to?
I am on a Fed tune. I can switch.
Yeah. It was just if you wanted to get the whatever on that tune, boost up his dilithium.
No, I did a fair amount of dilithium on my Fed tunes yesterday. And, you know, since you can share it back and forth. And I'm also right by Japori here. So the Japori run used to be Japori, Carraya,
Gamma Aerodon,
Gamma Air,
Archer.
Narendra Archer, and Beta Thorador, I believe. Because
Yeah.
there's a 30-minute cooldown. That was roughly a 30-minute cycle. So let's go over to here to Japori.
If you want to team me and have
Sure.
fun and have do some pew pew, I'll be
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay. Oh, but you're KDF.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Didn't
want
you
me?
say you were
No, I
going
said it
with
was fine. I
KDF?
can switch to KDF.
Well, let me just switch
Well, you
over.
said you're gonna go do something. Go do something else. Switch tunes.
No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't want mind doing a Japori
Oh,
or anything.
okay.
It was just I can easily swap to a Fed tune. It's just
Okay.
let me swap. Because then I will bring one of the other tunes that doesn't really have that much dilithium, so we can get some.
I didn't even look to see what this tune's got. Oh, this one's only got 746,000 refined. But again, this is just a great argument for building up the quality of your ships. The better your ship is, the easier these are going to be. So what enhances Krieger waves?
Weaker wave aren't really that used anymore.
I
It's
know.
more like, isn't it science-based or?
Yeah, I think it is. It's just I had a bunch of Krieger wave disruptors, and most of them, well, they're all either ultra rare or epic. Gesundheit. You know, we started boosting this one up, but we never really finished it, so I've got Krieger wave beams and a couple of cannons, thank you. Do I have anything that's a cannon enhancement? Might be good if I were to put somebody in with something with cannons. Let's see if Lita's got any alternate skills. Lita does not have... Oh, yes she does. We'll put that one in there.
I should have weapon proficiency. No, that's yeah, that's what's his face.
What's his face? Yeah, good old what's his face.
Lorca that has like something combat, something performance thing, right?
Performance anxieties. No?
Stage fright? Oh.
See, cannon's rapid fire one. Why is that not coming up here? There they are. Let's play a little here for 1 second.
Are you in Japori or
I'm at
close
Japori,
by?
haven't started it yet.
Okay. I'm on my way.
There. Yeah, I'm just upgrading a few things here.
Oh.
Hey, do we have anything in our Twitch for the followers so that fleet people get recognition as being fleet mates?
No. No
Maybe we
Twitch.
could do something like that? Is
What
there a
do
way
you-
for us
what
to
do you-
recognize fleeties?
Not really, no. I'm sad to say. When it comes to Twitch, they're not really like, yeah.
Okay. I was hoping maybe we could do something that made us special.
Well, I was thinking of coding my own bot to do like if you're marked as a fleety, you get some kind of like greetings from the bot. But yeah, I'll start to need coding a language I never tried, so that's gonna be fun.
And just imagine me doing it.
Yeah, it's a lot of if this person does this, then do this, and
Yeah.
if not, do this, and yeah, it will be fun. But I'm actually starting to brain myself in what we can do with our bot when I get around to start coding it.
Cool. Yeah, since there's nothing going on here, there's a company called Future Learn. It's based out of England, so it's available, I think, to almost everybody. And they have online classes. So I took an online class on teaching online classes yesterday, or last week, which was very interesting for developing a teaching program. And I can't remember what I'm starting today and we'll be working on for the next 3 days. I am working... Oh, they also have one on how to code things. Many on how to code things. So there you go, from the Institute of Coding. But the one I'm working on this week is how to choose the right problem to solve.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's the first step of root cause analysis is trying to figure out what the heck the real problem is.
Oh.
Right?
If you really want something like different than problem solving,
Yes.
Google Kapner-Trago.
Kapner-Trago?
Kapner-Trago. Let me Google it for you.
Okay. Well, this goes back to something I was trying to think about for teaching or talking to potential customers about, which is if you talk to a martial arts school owner and you say, "What's your number one problem?" their immediate response is going to be, "I don't have enough students." Now, you can beat around the bush and get them to think about this, and okay, so you've got 100 students, right? But you're not making enough money because of 100 students, so if you bring in another 100 students, what are the costs related to that? Now, at the end of all that work, bringing in 100 students and everything related to teaching 100 more students, how much more money are you going to be making? Are you going to be making double the money? No, you're not, because you doubled your costs. If anything, you might be making a little bit more money, but you probably aren't. So your real problem is, I don't make enough money, not I don't have enough students. And when you look at it that way, you wind up with different solutions because it's a different problem.
Well, I'm just trying to Google something here about Kapner-Trago, but it's actually, I had a 2-day course in it,
Oh,
and it's actually it's a different mindset of how to attack a problem
really?
and analyzing the root cause of it, and it's actually, quite exciting. Quite different thinking. It's just, instead of just attacking the problem from all sides, it's like going back in reverse, like saying, where did the problem start? Okay, it was here. Okay, did we see the problem further back and further back and further back? It's just another way of thinking, but yeah.
This is interesting.
Let's call this. I'll just put it in Twitch chat.
Okie doke, I shall go to Twitch chat.
But it's just
Kapner-Trago, okay.
Kapner-Trago, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Wolfie called it the green-purple turtle. He's got a different name for it, I do believe.
By the way, I'm at Japori, which is
okay.
not in
I'm
the
at
same
Japori.
instant.
Alrighty, hang on, let me get a little bit closer. It wasn't giving me the thing. Shall we enter?
Yeah.
There we go.
I see a big red thing.
Let's go kill stuff.
I'm not in a powerful ship, but yeah, she does do some okay things. And with the OP beam overload, I should be able to do some damage.
I just had a thought. I think I will take one tune today at some point, not when I'm on the air because that would be really boring, and do Romulus staging for 1 solid hour and see how much I make.
Wow. That's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of waiting. Think about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of waiting, yes.
Well, that wasn't too long. What did we get for that one? That's 720 dilithium for virtually no time.
Yeah. And it's actually also good for your kill accolades, because it's different ships.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And also different damage types they do to you, so.
Shall we try Carraya? Or do you want to do something else? We can do something else.
No. Yeah, I don't mind. It was just, but yeah, it's, let me see, it's Carraya, Gamma Aerodon,
Narendra, Archer, and Beta Thorador.
And Beta Thorador, yes.
Yeah. Under normal circumstances, that's a 30-minute run. Not today. And again, that becomes a bring an Ed or a Pi or a DT with you, and it just gets to be a slam fest. Bang, everybody's dead. Go do the next thing, everybody's dead. Do the next thing, everybody's dead.
Rinse and repeat, right?
Yeah, exactly. The other thing that I haven't done is there should be a 50% boost on what's her name? 7 of 9's TFO. So that's 1500. And that has no cooldown either.
I still have 8 hours to go.
Well, are you
But
ready?
I don't mind doing it because we still get the dilithium.
Yeah, you still get the dilithium. Are you ready to enter Carraya?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's
wanted
okay.
to. No.
Don't want to be rude.
Wait. Can you wait? Because I was like, I thought you didn't want to do. Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I'm answering. Wolfie, who was asking what FWAIT was, and I was F, wait. F, wait. So F to interact, wait for the interaction to end.
It's wait.
Wait.
This is just well, you can't really say space and wait. Space? I don't know.
F pause. Pause.
F pause. Wait. Oh, no, it's F and kill. For kill?
Except there's no killing. You're just sitting there waiting.
Oh, I was thinking about these ones.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one's just
If
kill.
it's F and wait, it's wait. And this one is just.
Let's be honest. This one's just kill.
Yeah.
I do like the turn rate on the ship. It's pretty nice. I need to get the firepower up there.
Oh, that's not nice of him.
Did he hurt you?
No, he put me in a tractor beam. I guess he didn't want me to leave the party.
Oh yeah. You're a fun guy. Or does that only work in the mycelial realm?
Yeah, I think that's only working in the mycelial realm. Yeah. By the way, I did the I got my kill accolade yesterday with the Lachi,
Oh,
and the
did you?
mycelial realm is perfect for that.
I hadn't thought about that one. I know I got my 100 there.
So I had to kill like another 20, 30 people. So I just went there and just took the mycelial realm, and it was just quickly over.
Actually, I have a thought for something we could do when this whole Dilithium event is over. Since I kind of need to make a new tune for the SSG, I only have one tune in Strike Group right now.
Wow.
Well, I put one in everybody else's fleets so I can help out.
That was quick and dirty.
That's the whole name of the game here. Let me check with... Oh, good morning, Harold. Failure impact workaround for the immediate time critical problem solving. Hey, let me write that down. Last play was that we're really good on the failure portion. Bye-bye, Wolfie, and good morning to you, too.
The failure impact workaround. Yeah, I've heard about that. Well,
Okay, Gamma Aerodon next.
yeah.
I don't know failure impact workaround. That's...
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I never really studied. But there's so many problem root cause analyzing way of thinking.
My favorite problem-solving mission was 2 jobs ago, where I was a part-time bookkeeper, and they were trying to do, how much does it cost us for a project? And after doing a ton of research, I finally mentioned that You guys know you don't track your time on these things, right? What do you mean we don't track our time on these things? You don't track your time. We have no idea how much time people spend on this. Are you ready to?
Right.
To get my hair done?
Yeah.
Oops.
I
There you
just,
go.
I
I ran
just.
into a son. They had never done any time studies because they don't track time. They track starting point to ending point,
Yeah.
which isn't really the way you want to do it.
Exactly.
So I tried to figure it out, and I could only prove that they were spending exactly as much time as they thought they were spending because they made the assumption that if they budgeted for a 30-hour project, it would actually take them 30 hours. The reality was taking upwards of 100 hours, and therefore people were, being paid for 100 hours of work, but we're only charging the customer for 30. Which is why they're getting so much business. They were a third the price of everybody else, and now I know why. So we finally started tracking that. Then I also discovered they weren't reusing code from previous identical projects for the same customer. They were reinventing the wheel each and every time.
Okay, that's just poor planning.
That's horrendous planning. And worse, it then made them very vulnerable to making mistakes because if you wrote the code 2 different ways for the same customer, you were getting 2 sets of outcomes.
And then also, if you need to bug, and if you need to bug investigate, it's not doing it easily if the code is different from each time.
And so the customers were ticked, obviously. We were spending 3 times the amount, and since we paid people by the hour, they were salaried, but the salary was based on how much time it took them to do a project. It was crazy. We were just losing money. And I won't name the company because they're still around, but they had to get bought out by somebody else recently. This is corn chips?
Yeah. Well, when will they ever learn?
They won't learn until the devs take these missions out of the game. Then they'll learn.
I
I do
be
like...
such.
Oh, I haven't tried the new patrols. I wonder what they pay.
I think is it 1,000 or something when you do it the first time?
Well, yeah, the first time's always got the 50% boost, but it's once per day. And obviously, you get the once per day boost here, too.
I don't like doing a Bozeman. If you want to do a
I
Bozeman.
want to do a boostman. Oh, let me jump back into chat, since I don't want to be a rude jerk. Oops.
You being a rude jerk? No.
We have other models off console depending on the issue, hardware failure, process breakdown. Yeah. For what I'm doing, there is no... Well, it's unlikely we'd ever have a hardware failure because if something fails hardware-wise, you throw it in the garbage and go buy a new one. But then most of our hardware is really cheap. Do you want Q for Bozeman, or do you want to do Archer first? Or Narendra?
Well, we can do. Well, we've shown that Japori or the ROmulan run, right?
Yeah,
so it's
pretty
just
much.
different. Same thing, different enemies, same dilithium, and a lot of ROmulan marks that you can use for grinding.
Well, after the first one, it drops down to 15 marks.
But then, yeah.
Yeah, it's still good. But it's still 720 dilithium, which if you team with somebody who's OP, or you're OP, it's really just in their bang, in their bang, in their bang, and you're done.
They're bang and the bang and the bang.
Yep, that too.
I'm ready to launch one night in Bozeman.
Let me just put a little bit of room in here, because I had way too much stuff.
Or one night in Bangkok, I don't know. Oh, this too needs more inventory slots.
Yeah. Ready?
It's because this, it's because this tune is is like half of his inventory, or half of his bank is winter recipes.
Good, you made it.
Don't we have some space these days for that?
Don't forget to equip a frequency remodeler.
Yeah, I can't remember
gosh,
how
I pitched
much.
my...
Finished, we can get started.
Hang on, let me grab... Oh, do I have
Okay,
one?
the bombing.
Shouldn't no since it's not bucking out anymore,
Don't forget to
then
equip
yeah.
a frequency remodulator.
Yes, 7 of 9. I know. Just give me 1 hot minute.
Yeah, oh, I didn't have one, so it wasn't you, it was me. It's not you, Pi, it's me.
Yeah, but
Don't
then I
forget to
need to
equip a
drop
frequency
something
reminder.
because my
Me.
it's there. Yeah, it's just because the inventory on this tune is so filled up with a lot of stuff. So it's hard for me to find
Right,
it.
let's get moving.
There we go.
We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the
And let's
bombing
hope it
run.
doesn't bug out.
Enterprise
They
must
said
finish
they
off the
fixed it.
board vessel.
So
I haven't had a bug out on me, but I know people are still having issues with the rocket
the-
launcher one doing the AFK, even if you participated.
yeah, but I think that's why I think they took it down yesterday.
They
Because there
did
was
take it
also
down
something with
yesterday.
the reward payout from it
Resistance
yesterday
is
that
in
also
info.
failed.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, there was something about the reward payout yesterday. I saw a few complaints
Complex took some hits. Let's check for survivors.
on it yesterday that they actually complained they didn't either get the reward and they still got the penalty despite that they
Ugh.
completed it, and yeah, there was many complaints yesterday. Okay, I'll just go for the other one.
Okay.
I'm not picking up any Borg life signs in the complex. Card and his people should be here now. Let's make sure before we move on.
And
Good
she's
morning, Sav.
and she's still on crack.
Yeah, I know. It's not crack, it's meth.
Wow, she's up early, our Canadian cookie.
Sav always gets up early because she's a hard-working person.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Oh, I thought she wasn't working.
She isn't
thought,
working, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I don't know about you, but I tend to get into that habit when I was at work. I mean, I had to be there at 4 in the morning. It took me close to a year to get out of that habit of getting up in the middle of the night.
Oh, I don't have that problem anymore. I don't have that problem. I'm an A person, meaning I can get up as early as I want to, and I don't really feel anything. But when it's weekend or I have my day off, I can just
Can't
sleep.
Why am I going to be
Portable
mad,
drones are like
Sav?
moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead.
Sav says I'm going to be
Some of
mad.
them are Borg.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you want? Get away from us!
Good morning, Scissor Lizard. How are you?
Wow, that's a long time since I've seen
Yeah.
that dude.
Zombies?
I'm sure he's not.
Robot zombies?
Damn, I was afraid something like this would happen. Take out those drones.
And I heard that Boris Johnson is almost back to health.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I may not like his politics, but I don't wish anybody to get sick. Oh, okay, I'll take that back. There's probably somebody I wish would get sick, but... Oh, Sav. Sav got 2 Infinity Prize Pack Tier 6 ships.
Aw, that sucks.
Go away, Sav. We don't love
We
you
need to do
anymore.
a memory wipe on the locals. They can't remember the Borg.
I'll blame Canada.
Yeah,
Setting your
really.
tricorder
She's
to
taking
limit
all the good
morality.
prizes away.
Yeah,
Damn.
she's the reason why. She's the reason why I never get a ship.
Yeah. Hey, Sav, how many boxes did you open to get those 2?
And if she says 2, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, then I'm going to be really upset. Did you get that guy back there, Pi? Oops.
Yeah.
All right, this area.
And yes, congratulations, but we
have
don't love
Borg
you
signals
anymore.
To the north, though. Apparently, resource node.
Good morning, Mr. Dave.
There must be something of tactical value. Let's make sure they don't.
So this is 1,500 for the weekend, which isn't bad.
Yay! I got my 500 Borgs on ground.
Take him down.
Memory modulators take so
what they
gosh
wanna do
darn
for you.
long.
Why don't you use your machine gun?
'Cause,
Tubing
Okay. You forgot?
yeah,
and lithium batteries. Oh, hell.
I did the what's it? The new mission.
measure of morality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there you also go to the
Said
ground
before,
there to do your
nice
to do the
hand, check
mission.
cards
You
too.
also have to equip
Picking up stuff
the
from the front
modulator
desk
in
Yep.
order for you
bar
to
and-
continue. It's just
on.
annoying.
Well, you know, if you know you're
Yeah,
going to
we're
have to
on
equip
board.
it when you go in to save time, and then immediately switch it out for something practical.
Yeah, and I just unequip it afterwards. But
Right.
it's just annoying that you have to put it on. Then it should have a box saying, if you continue, please be aware that blah blah blah, something, right? Or enter on your own terms, or if you precious your life, or whatever. Okay, where do you want to go? 709.
She
Where
has
do
to
you
do
want to
her
go?
running around thing.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, the perimeter's clear. Thinking at transmission tower's our next stop.
Yeah, everyone says, "Oh, congratulations, Saf," but in reality, we all hate you.
How many did she need to open before to get
She
to
didn't.
get those two?
She didn't say. That's the thing. She probably opened 10,000 of them, but she's not going to tell us that. Fine, fine. I'll have a full inventory.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling your terminal.
I'll follow her.
Okay.
You just go do whatever, kill them at the power plant. I'll just follow her.
I put up some shields, so
We're using a simple modulating cipher.
I still want to know how many boxes you had to open to get that Saf.
All right, this one's done. Let's go.
Go 7. Go 7. Where do you want to go?
Of course, I only have 5 keys left at the moment, so it doesn't matter.
7. Go to the other console. Well, it's because we have
She's
to
there.
disable it first. Yeah, now she is.
I gave her some
We're onto
protection
us.
so those
Security
nasty
protocols
Borgs
will
won't
spike,
bother
and
her.
not in a good way.
So I have to remind everybody it is Friday, and if you're in the States, that means it's Dunkin' Donuts Free Donut Friday.
You guys are so lucky when you get these.
Well,
Well, I think we have like 1 or 2 Dunkin' Donuts, but that's about it.
Two down.
And our Dunkin' Donuts is, I think it's in the airport, but yeah, since the
Wow.
airport is closed, yeah.
is she on her way over there? I'll get her. Well, I don't particularly love Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee's good, but there's one that's about 2 miles away, which makes a very nice walk. And since they won't let you actually eat in, you call in your order. When you're about a minute away, you tell them you're on the way. They get it all prepped. It's ready for you. It's at the counter. You never have to talk to them.
Oh, nice. We have there was, I can't remember, I think it was some dudes from Spain or that opened their own like donut shop over here.
Yeah.
And I must admit, after trying to taste like Dunkin' Donuts compared to those, their homemade, I'm just like, wow. Dunkin' Donuts, go home.
Got it.
Yeah.
The transporter's out of commission.
They make the most amazing, and it's like cream filled with like
Think we're through the
yummy
worst.
and oh.
Not picking up any board action.
So
Well,
I
that
got
was easy.
500. That was the 500 patrol daily bonus.
No, that's the regular. So we should have gotten
Yeah.
500 patrol
got two.
daily and 2,000 total. There, I can talk.
Yeah.
Word's good. Word's good. What do I want out of that one? Some
I'm just
acronym,
checking.
I think.
I just took some fleet marks because we have so many.
Oh, that's
fleets
right.
that
I really
we
do need to start taking fleet marks. I think I have 9 on this tune.
Think we're through the worst.
Oh,
Over.
how many I have on this tune?
Well, that wasn't bad. A little bit longer. I mean, if you think about it, you make. In the amount of time it took us to do that, we could have done staging area 3 times.
Oh, I forgot to re-roll my endeavor,
Yeah?
and guess what just popped up?
What?
Deal physical damage on ground, and I just ran around with my Tommy gun. Gosh darn it!
We could do it again, on a different tune.
Yeah. It's just, I was just like, and well, it's not cooldown. I will easily do it again, but I'll do it afterwards. It was just like I forgot to reroll and I said, remember to reroll it, and now I just rerolled it after completing it, and now it's physical damage.
Of course it is. Well, I have Polaron damage, and I have a toon who does Polaron damage on the ground, so I can rerun it with him.
At this point, I think Triptych hate me.
Something like that. Something like that. Let's see. Dave, the mission's pretty fun if you haven't done it yet. The Dilithium certainly get 1,500, but once you get back up to where all the tents and the huts are, you really have to stop and go over to the hut where the music is.
And listen to the scene. It's wow.
Yeah, it's great. So, Harold, most people's business is based solely on what without understanding the why. This is so true, and it's actually one of the components of running a good school is not only understanding the why of your business, but because we teach people, helping them to understand the why of martial arts, because it does kind of affect the rest of your life, and which is why it's really cool if you teach kids. Well, this works. But why does that work? Because we practiced it. Yes, but let's pursue this a little bit further. So I have a lot of fun teaching kids that way. And then when everything is said and done, all of my students will be able to tell you that force equals mass times acceleration. And they kind of understand how to make that work as an equation. So I'm very proud of them. And they may not understand it, but they also understand it's not just practice. It's practicing properly. So do you want to do one more of whatever the
Do
heck
we
you're
have any
interested in?
other things we can do that like?
We have
We have
tons of things we can do.
What about the Romulan Minefield? Did we ever figure out how much still it gave?
We can figure that out. We can do it the easy way. But yeah, I can do it on this ship. The ship could actually appreciate that. This is my Ferengi Dreadnought, and I will switch this one out for something else. And it's an all Polaron build. And it's all Mark 15 Polaron. But I almost bet, nope, that's not the one I want to do. This tune, let me look in it. Well, I have to receive damage. Yeah, this one could definitely do some Polaron damage against Romulans. That said, Mr. Dave, I happen to love the rocket mission just because it's fun. Does the rocket mission pay any dilithium?
I think it does. It's just the normal first contact thing. I think it does. I can't remember. I only played it like once because I thought I could get the toy rocket, and then I read the patch notes, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it because it's just running around.
It's fun.
Like half percent of the time you're just standing still, right? I was just like, then I'd rather do the Bozeman, because that's like there's more action.
I think it might still be there just because it's a thing.
Yeah.
Though, if I remember right, they only had it for 1 day last year. Or 1 year, they only did it for 1 day on the actual first contact day.
Well, the reward for the doing the reenactment is just the event token.
And the badge.
We're doing
you get the badge too. Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
you get the badge, but you don't get the dilithium. Where if you do the one night in Bozeman, you get the experience, the token, and the dilithium.
Don't you get the option of the 150,000 experience pool? For,
That as well, but you don't get if you do if I look at the TFO queue.
By the way, JW wants to join us.
Okay. If you do the toy rocket, if I look under rewards, you just get the box with the badge and the TFO event thing. But if you do the patrol, you get the Mark's pack, you get the experience, you get the dilithium, and the event token as well.
Okay, so let me take a look here. Yeah, it's not the one I want. No, thank you. I don't want automatic updates from something like you. It's PlayStation. All right, here we go.
Plus, it's on Fed. It's not on KDF.
Was that last year? Oh, that's last year. No wonder. There we go. Patch notes for 4.2.
But at least you don't need to do the reenactment on all the tunes in order to get the toy rocket now.
Right. Okay, after the bonus rewards. So it's got the 8,000. Yeah, it looks like it's the XP, and then you get the dilithium after you do the full event. So you could get the dilithium or on doing the daily after you reach the max. So if you're smart, you do the TFO until you max out, and then you switch over to the first contact day if you want to. Pick up that prize, and you can build on the dilithium that you earned there, starting with 8,000. So that's not bad.
Oh, okay, because I just got my last batch now, and if I do the Bozeman, I get my experience pool, and then I can put it on one of the other tunes to get the experience. Yay me!
Yeah, I got 8 hours for that. I got 5 more days for the buyout. Or excuse me, 5 more days to win this.
Yeah. But it's more the reward that you get, the bonus pool that it's you can swap it around to other tunes.
Yes, you can. Well, you can pick it up on every tune too. I mean, without a cooldown, it's pretty good. So on my new account, that tune has more dilithium for a level 10 tune than anybody I've ever had. Excuse me, she's only level 5. But she's got tons of XP and tons of dilithium. JW, did you switch over? Please switch over. Or we can switch over, I suppose. Yeah,
we can. But I don't know. He's not replying, so yeah, I don't mind swapping over. It was just like,
okay, yeah, let's switch over.
Okay. It just says wrong allegiance when I try to queue him up.
Alrighty, so he's going KDF, no problems. If it wakes up here. Okay. Alright, Kethla.
Have him on my friends list, but I can do this team invite. JW Ross, right?
Yes. I think he's on Selat, S-E-H-L-A-T.
Lauren.
Oh, he switched.
Okay.
Right. I'm going back. He switched over to Fed side.
Okay.
That's fine. That works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we're done with this pie, I'm going to log off because I'm going to hike over to Dunkin' Donuts, get myself a coffee, and get a free donut for my husband, and that will also qualify as my walk, so I am efficient. And by the time I'm back, it will be time to start my VIP mining claims.
I was just wondering if it's free donuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine how many people will be there.
It's 1 per customer, and you have to buy a coffee or a drink.
Yeah, but still, like the amount of people going for a free coffee?
You'd think it'd be a lot. But it's not. They had it all last month before this whole thing happened. And I think they're just trying to keep people coming in the door. Yeah, even a lot of our Starbucks have closed. Not all of them, but a lot. Well, Mr. Dave, find a Dunkin' Donuts, buy coffee, and you can have a donut.
Yeah, I sent him an invite.
Okay.
And this time we're on the right tune. Or the right faction. So,
Yay. Ooh, rubber banding a bit today. And he's joined the team.
Kabla. Oh, sorry, that's not right. I'm on the wrong tune saying Kabla. Okay, I'm gonna queue us.
Okay.
Here. Space. Green flashy thing?
Green flashy thing.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing again?
ROmulan Minefield.
Oh, good. Then I can get rid of that one.
Just to see what kind of deal we get from it. Because it's already like deal boosted, but I don't know how much we're gonna get from it.
Yeah. That's the only advantage to KDF is that on KSG I've got the dill boost on, but we don't have it on anything else.
Well, that's true. We don't have it on
Yeah.
Strike Group.
Nope. And I don't know who did that. And we all make mistakes, so. Oh, it's a shame that you can't use your bioessence transfer on the Academy. That would be so cool. But it only works in Combat Zone.
Hugh 0 need.
I can't believe that nobody's queuing for it. Even in... You know what part of it is? It's only normal, right? There it is.
Yeah, we will.
Yee-boo. And everybody assumes they can do advanced on everything, which after yesterday's ISA, people cannot do advanced on everything. I've got news for you. We had an absolutely horrendous ISA yesterday.
Wasn't that 2 days ago, or was that yesterday? Okay.
Oh, we had one yesterday that was just... Missed the objectives.
Well,
Missed a bunch of stuff. Here we go.
this is also semi-fwait. When you get to kill
Our intelligence services have
How's the chat going, by the way?
I just checked it, and it's Mr. Dave. Can you just transport me one? Yes, I can. Well, Mr. Dave, I will bring you a donut next time I'm ever where you are. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. Though I will say Pi and Ed are the next two on my visit
our
list.
intelligence services.
Oh, it might be WC, actually, since I know he's been talking about moving, and if I'm going to go back and visit, all we need to do it while he's there.
I haven't seen this guy for a real... I haven't seen Who Cares for a long time.
I was actually chatting with him yesterday.
Okay.
He's working on a class, which basically at the moment is dealing with almost forensic accounting.
Keep an eye out.
Very intense. So we were talking about that yesterday for an hour or so.
I really like Ross's name. USS I Come in Peace, and he flies like in a big dreadnought.
Excellent work against those frigates. Just a
Peace
few
through
more to go.
intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Peace through superior firepower? Wasn't that one of the TNG things?
And this one is so easy, this TFO. They should actually make it as a patrol.
It is a little more time consuming though.
True.
With this one, you have to go hunt them out. With most of the patrols, they're clearly indicated. You don't have to do a lot of work. So if this one pays more dill, then obviously there's a reason.
But if you take some of the other patrols into consideration, where there's like so many mobs, then this one would be easy for everyone. If you take like the wanted patrol or some of the others where there's like
The job
I
isn't
don't know
over
how
yet.
many enemies spawning in like every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey. They could easily make this to a normal patrol.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm going right.
I'm going to beta.
And this is also good getting your destructible torpedoes. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Though again, you kind of have to aim for them. You have to think about what you're doing. You can't just shoot
Yeah, but
arbitrarily.
there's like 3 or 4 dreadnoughts in this, right? That spews their plasma torpedoes.
Well, they're not counting as dreadnoughts, so...
No, but it's easy to get your destructible torpedoes if you have that endeavor.
I wish it would count the name ships as dreadnoughts, though.
Yeah.
Just because I need to do some dreadnoughts today, but I'll do them later.
You have to do physical damage on ground, which I could have done. I remember to
Well, I have to do
reroll.
pole around on ground. Come on, let's turn and get into that arc.
We're almost done at Gamma, so
We're finishing up Alpha.
Facility Gamma is up and running.
I'll be joining this guy over here, the High
Facility
Inquisitor.
Alpha is back online.
Whenever the Romulan they explode, can you say let's wrap them up? Considering that they implode. Oh, sorry, bad pun. Beta's almost done.
Yep.
Facility Beta looks like you've got their attention.
Yeah.
Now the
Volcano will
Falcata.
probably
Wonder if the Falcata counts as a dreadnought. Probably not.
We got
Oh,
first
she does
place.
count as a dreadnought. Oh, cool. I got third
and
place.
1,000 dilithium.
1,080.
excellent.
And if I'm
Area
not
secure and
mistaken,
restored peace in the system. I'll mention your
didn't they remove the cooldown for this?
Did they? Oh, easy
No,
enough to
they
do.
reintroduced it. Okay.
Okay.
It was during the event that they removed the
Oh,
cooldown.
okay. Well, I'm going to call it for the morning pie because I actually have to go do some stuff.
Job well
Okay.
done. We have operations
I
like this
fully get
going on.
that.
Cool.
You want to play later today, or do
Yeah,
you
I'll
just
be back
wanna
on
do
later.
your-
You've done well. And while they're
I'm going to go get a coffee,
Right.
get a donut for the hubs, take a hike, get my act together, and then I'll be back. Yeah, I'm putting work on hold for the weekend, with the exception of a few things I have to do tomorrow, so that I can do my dilithium mining and then spend next week really focusing.
Just out of curiosity, if we should team up and play later, at what hour will you be on?
Give me 3 hours.
3 hours, so that will be around what time? Okay, you can just ping me on Facebook
I will do
if you
that.
want to team up and have fun, or else do it by yourself.
We'll do that. Mr. Dave, yes, I will definitely buy you a donut.
And by the way, buy me one as well.
And we'll buy you one, but I'm going to have to eat it for you as well.
I like the one with jam or cream or something.
Oh, so you like Bismarck's filled donuts. Harold, yes, he does go in pieces. Good morning, Susan. Yeah, I'm just hoping we still have a STLV in Vegas this year, and if we're going to do that, I got to get a job so I can pay for it Unless you guys want to pay for it, which would be awesome. Don't forget you can help pay for things by buying our book, donating through our PayPal, donating through our GoFundMe, or making donations here in game. If anybody wants to donate $5,000 or more, and I'm not joking about that, through the GoFundMe, we will get one of the Erosi Star Trek gaming chairs for you, take it with us, and get it signed by as many voice actors as we can. Maybe even some actors who aren't voice actors, and get as many autographs as we possibly can and send it to you. So, I'm going to log off here. Everyone have a great day. We will probably be back in game a little bit later this afternoon. And we're going to raid Ares Productions, so go over and visit them. If you haven't visited them, see them. If you have visited, make sure you follow. If you really like them, subscribe. It's tough times for everybody these days, so be good to each other. All right, everyone, have a good day. We're going to go raid Ares Production.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Dun, 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 dun.